Three things are certain in life: life, death, and a hatred of Marvel Studios and comic book films across the board. I mean, look, it just happens, right? People in Hollywood, they dismiss comic book films. Old school directors hate anything that's not the thing that they're making. Now the Incredible Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, tackles this hatred in the industry. One thing that constantly gets brought up by people in Hollywood, especially older people, is the fact that superhero films aren't films. Anything that features a superhero is not a film. It can't be a film. You don't consider it a film. It's just pure nonsense. So comic book films are not art. Everything else can be art, but not comic book films. You guys know this argument. It's constantly tossed out there. Comic book films are constantly spit on. Every single comic book film is the same thing. There's no difference. The Batman and the Incredible Hulk are the same film. Absolutely no difference between those. And both of those films are identical to Iron Man 1 and X-Men 3. They're all the same. As a matter of fact, they're all the same as Catwoman. You guys see the issue with that argument, right? Of course you do. If you don't, I don't know, you're dumb. Well, Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk himself, was recently on hand to talk about this, and there's a lot that he says, but he says that this criticism is really, really stupid and hurts the industry more than anything. He says that you look at these highbrow directors who have never sat and even watched one of these movies, who have never done anything like this, who dismiss it because it's not the way my films used to be made, and that they discredit all the hard work that hundreds, if not thousands of people put in. And then he says, what's the difference? They're telling a story, we're telling a story. Just because ours has superheroes or CG doesn't make it any less valid than any film. And then he talks a little bit more about how you have people who go out there and they're watching these films, they get excited, they get emotional, they get invested. People cried at the end of Avengers Infinity War. People cheer when their favorite moments happen or characters return. He says, how do you say that these films are just emotionless slop when they get people emotional and invested? And I can't disagree with him. I mean, for one, I'm a huge fan of Mark Ruffalo in general. But two, I hate the day and age we're at where all these old-timers just can't put it past themselves that gangster films and cowboy films were the same thing back then. Everybody used to complain about it. You know? Like, there's too many of these. There's too many of these. It's all the same. Go back to the way it used to be. It's just a ongoing cycle of toxicity in the industry that never goes away. And that's unfortunate because it could be better, but they themselves don't want it to be better. And we're always back here and superhero films always get dumped on. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching and have a good one.